Today I want to talk about how microclots can cause the generation of autoantibodies. To understand this, we first have to review how and why antibodies are generated under normal conditions. Then we can examine how microclots in long COVID can generate autoantibodies. Under normal conditions, we produce antibodies to protect us from foreign proteins, especially those from pathogens like bacteria and viruses. Also under normal conditions, our own proteins do not cause antibodies to be generated. This selectivity for foreign proteins versus our natural proteins is achieved because antibodies recognize specific sequences of amino acids in proteins, usually anywhere from 5 to 10 amino acids long. These specific amino acid sequences that are recognized by an antibody are called epitopes. Typically, when an antibody is raised against a foreign protein, the epitope that's detected is unique to the foreign protein and is not an amino acid sequence that we have in one of our proteins. This allows the antibody that's created to bind to that epitope in the foreign protein only and mark the protein for destruction without affecting any of our own natural proteins. This is the way the immune system is supposed to work. So what goes wrong in the immune system when autoantibodies are generated and we have autoimmune diseases? Sometimes the epitope in the foreign protein will be similar to an amino acid sequence in one of our own proteins. When this happens, the antibody that is generated to bind to and destroy the foreign protein also becomes an autoantibody that can bind to and attack our own bodies. One well-known example of this is an autoantibody that causes rheumatoid arthritis. In that case, people get an infection of the gram-negative bacteria P. mirabilis. One of the epitopes in the bacteria is very similar to an amino acid sequence found in a collagen protein in the cartilage of our joints. When the body detects the bacterial infection and the foreign protein epitope, antibodies are produced to bind to the bacterial protein and destroy it. But those same antibodies also bind to the similar epitope in our collagen protein and cartilage, acting as an autoantibody. This sets off an immune response and inflammation in the joints, causing rheumatoid arthritis. So how do microclots generate autoantibodies in long COVID? Remember that one of the hallmarks of microclots is that they contain proteins that are misfolded into unnatural conformations. These proteins and unnatural conformations in the microclots expose amino acid sequences that are not naturally seen by the immune system. This offers epitopes that the body can interpret as being foreign, and therefore antibodies can be generated. Those antibodies can turn around and attack the body as autoantibodies because that epitope is naturally occurring in our bodies. And because microclots form to a different degree in different people and have a range of different proteins bound to the microclots in different people, you get a large range and variety of autoantibodies generated in different people. So one mechanism, microclots causing a variety of novel epitopes from misfolded proteins to be presented to the immune system, can cause the generation of a variety of different autoantibodies in different people that will result in different autoimmune responses. So how do we stop this autoantibody production in long COVID? To do that, we have to deal with the microclots. One option for that is the triple anticoagulant therapy that you might be able to get from your physician. I'm also working on a natural supplement that has ingredients with the same mechanisms of action as triple anticoagulant therapy. If you want more information on my solution for microclots, check out my bio and click the link. And as always, you can follow my research and give me feedback by leaving a comment, checking out my bio, and following me. Thanks, and see you next time.